All right, all right, all right. All right, here we go. Here we go. No games, just business podcast, episode 40. Episode 40. I'm Darius. I'm here with my man, Don. What's good, Don? I like the hat, man. I wish it
Man,
was
like,
I wish it was red and black, not orange and black. But you know what? Give it to me, man. It's a nice hat. Nice hat.
hey man, I was peeping the Astros hat. I can't lie. I must say, nah, it looks better orange and black. It does. We don't mess with that stuff that you be talking up over there. This is actually our the Bengals center. He created his own hats. Ted Karras. So he got like this whole little foundation that people buy their hats and other merchandise. So I said, well, the hat is hard, and I'm a Cincy fan, so hey, I might as well buy it.
I like that. I like that. I like that. You gotta, support your friends, support your community. You know what I'm saying? I like that. It definitely is a nice hat though. And we definitely support. You said it was Ted Karras?
Karras.
Karras. My
Yeah,
bad, brother. My bad. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
yeah.
All
Get us
right,
Bengals
Don,
right,
man.
man.
We got what's tonight? Game 5? Man,
I
man. Do you want
guess
to talk about that before we start?
not necessarily, not
No.
necessarily.
No,
Nah,
ain't
nah.
no Heat in 6.
I mean,
I said I was gonna let you live, but nah, I can't let you live now. I can't let you live now. We live now.
hey man, who would have thought that Duncan Robinson, Gabe Vincent, Max Drews, none of them would have did nothing last game. Bam and
We
Jimmy
know,
showed up.
we know they weren't gonna do anything last game. We know.
They did. They've been playing. They was playing well most of the playoffs.
Oof. Yeah, but then they
But hey,
showed they
hey,
not like that, man.
but
They
hey,
not like
there's
that. They not the
hey,
Jamal Murrays, the Aaron Gordons,
really.
the
We really acting
Joker.
like Aaron.
None
We
of them.
really
None
acting
of
like
them.
Aaron Gordon is like that now.
None of them. Aaron Gordon.
Is Aaron Gordon like that?
I mean, he's not them. He's not what they are.
Is he like that though?
I like Aaron Gordon. He's a high flyer. He'll dunk on your head anytime. He plays defense.
Oh
I
my
like it.
Jesus!
He's all over the court. He's
I
diving
will
for
say.
basketballs. I like it.
I will say. I mean, he did his thing. Him and Bruce Brown. That's what more so pissed me off, that it was Bruce Brown and him killing us. It wasn't Jokic and Jamal Murray. They did their thing also, but I think Aaron Gordon had like 26 last game, and Bruce Brown had about 20 himself. And he was cooking Duncan Robinson towards the end of the game. In game 4, so I was just like, man, that's what really pissed me off. And then I came to the reality that we're probably going to lose in 5. So I was like, hey, it is what it is. I'm not mad anymore. So
Man,
forewarning, don't you Umberto get in the group chat. Don't y'all start bothering people.
I, didn't, I haven't said anything. I haven't
Hey,
said anything.
what the old people say? Let a sleeping dog sleep, or whatever it is.
Oh, you just
Um,
don't want to come to the realization that the Heat not like that. That wasn't like that, man. Yo, I think I need to call Wade out of retirement.
mm-mm,
See if we can
mm-mm.
get you,
I got I got I got a better I got a
uh,
better I got a
call Ray
better
Allen.
no, I got a better option real soon. I've been seeing lately, and it's gonna be oh so lovely.
Oh God! All right, let's get it
I
started, man.
know I know Mr.
What do we
Falcon. I know
what do
Mr.
we have on
Falcon
the agenda today?
who I know Mr. Falcon who everybody coming to Atlanta ain't talking over there.
Oh, we recruiting. Oh, we recruit. That's what we do over
Oh,
here.
but
I'm, I'm,
but
I'm. They're gonna hire me for the scouting department because I'm
but but
because I'm recruiting.
but let me be the scout for my team. Oh my!
It's an honor.
We're actually a championship team, unlike them bum
Who?
ass Falcons.
Who a
But the
championship team?
my both my teams. What you mean?
Who?
Miami
Cincinnati.
and the
Cincinnati.
Bengals.
They never won a
Yeah.
championship. They never
What
won
that
a
mean?
championship.
What that mean?
They're not champions. They never been one.
Are they not a championship level team?
No, they haven't
All
won
right,
one yet.
what we got on the agenda today is we gonna take a trip around the NBA. Stuff we might have seen that we think that's gonna happen in the off season because Darius just started talking some nonsense. Then we're gonna have a top point guard draft. I anticipate that he's gonna say some nonsense like Steve Francis. No, he was a shooting guard. Who's been some of y'all point guards? Oh, well,
Aaron Brooks. Aaron Brooks from
oh
Oregon.
yeah, Aaron Brooks. There you go. There you go. I like that.
Yeah,
What you gonna say,
Lowry. Kyle Lowry.
Kenny?
Kyle Lowry
You gonna say Kenny
was
Smith too?
hey,
Yeah.
we take the jet.
Okay. Then we're gonna move on to the AFC East schedule prediction. You know, one of us had the Dolphins winning a Super Bowl in
Within
what
3 years.
3 years.
Within 3
So
years.
I'm interested to see what his schedule looks like because he's high on them and those bum ass Buffalo Bills. So I'm just trying to figure out how is he gonna make both of them win. That's just craziness to me. Then we're gonna end it off with round robin. We're gonna take a trip around some stuff we might have saw, chop it up about it. But before we get started, everybody like, subscribe, comment, leave 5 stars on Apple, share it, and let's get this thing started.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it, man. Around the league. Around the league. So what we got, man? What we got, Don? I
You
want to
know,
hear the nonsense you about to spew.
you know, Darius, I just be minding my business, and then stuff just happens to cross my screen. You know what I'm saying? And no other bigger news crossed my screen than when I seen that man Dame Dollar say that he would come to Miami if he had to get a trade. He doesn't want to go to them sorry ass Celtics. He didn't even bring up the Knicks. He only said us in Brooklyn. Let's be honest, Brooklyn doesn't have enough to actually compete, even if they was to get him. They do have the assets probably, but they don't have nobody left on their team. What you think him and Mikal Bridges is going to be a championship level team? Nah. So why not come down to South Beach where we always have stars down there? We already have one star down there, maybe two if depending on how you feel about Bam. I believe we get Dame. Oh, it's gonna be a joyous, joyous day. We're gonna be right back in the finals once again, and this time I can guarantee you this. We will finish the job. We'll have two elite closers. We'll have Bam, who you know is a defensive savant, and we'll have Coach Spoelstra, who nobody prepares better than him. Now I am worried about what we would do to finish off the roster, but hey, you got Dame Dollar and Jimmy Buckets. That's all we need right there.
I mean, I didn't. I saw him tweet something or say something.
Oh,
I
you
saw
just
the
saw,
alert.
huh?
I saw the alert, but I didn't read into it.
Hmm.
I didn't know he was saying that he wants to go to Brooklyn's a weird place to say he. I mean, I guess it's just a big market. That's it.
Well, he
Um,
said that he said the way they worded the question, they name the Celtics, the Knicks, Miami, and the Nets, and he was just like, "Well, Bam's my dog, so Miami, yeah, I would go to Miami." Then he was like, Mikal Bridges is my dog also, so that's kind of how he got to Brooklyn. But I guess it would be the market too. I guess.
gotcha. Yeah, because I mean, Dame is definitely a headliner. He's definitely gonna put people in the seats. He's definitely a closer. He definitely a clutch shooter. And with him and Jimmy, I think that'll be a nice combination of grittiness, toughness. I think he fits the Heat very well. I think he's someone that they need because what um, what Kyle Lowry gives you, what's his name? It's not
Vincent.
what Vincent gives you, Gabe Vincent, and there's one more guy. What's the last guy? Can't get him off the top of my
That's
head.
our only point guard really. Like
No,
Hero,
no, it's the other guy. Is it? It's not
Struce,
Strauss. Yeah, Struess.
Struce.
What those three can give you as far as clutch baskets. They give you those baskets that you need at the end of the game. Dame can do all of that, and he's only one guy. And then I will say I could see y'all going back to the championship. I'm not gonna go, guns
Oh
blazing
yeah.
and the times that we're in, that's not what I mean. But you know what I'm trying to say here. I
Hmm.
wouldn't go, uh, full steam and saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna win
No,
the
you
NBA
can.
championship."
You
No, I'm
can.
not. I'm not. That's not
You
gonna happen.
can.
I'm not gonna say that. You know that. You know that. So yeah, but I think that'll make y'all championship roster because of what y'all have already done without Dame. I think Dame makes you guys better, and the players around him can is also going to learn, and they're gonna gravitate to a guy like Dame Dollars, just like they did Jimmy Butler. And obviously, Bam is that big man in the paint. So I definitely see that going well and being a very good competitive roster, top three, four, fourth in the Eastern Conference. But we'll
No, we'll
see.
be
We'll
top
see.
two. We'll be top two.
No, I won't say that because y'all was supposed to be top four this year, and y'all were like eight.
Yeah, well, injuries,
Actually, I
injuries.
was like more like 10
No, we
or
was
9,
actually
something
eight.
like that.
We was eight. We
Oh, yeah,
actually
I
we
was 8.
finished. No, we finished seventh, but we lost in the play-in, so that dropped us down to eight.
Gotcha.
Don't
Gotcha.
disrespect. Don't disrespect.
Ain't no disrespect. Ain't no disrespect. Ain't no one saying nothing about your sorry Heat that's about to lose tonight.
I'm sorry. Are the Rockets
don't,
there?
don't be salty. Don't be
Are the
salty.
Rockets there?
Don't
Or
be
did
salty, brother.
last time we seen the Rockets even a smidget of success? They was jacking up 25 threes and missing most of them.
And I think we broke the record that year for most threes in the NBA.
I
Something
think
like
y'all
that.
broke a. I think y'all broke a record that night too for most threes attempted and missed.
Mm, yeah. 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 We're gonna see. We're gonna see, man. Sagoon, he's gonna be the next great man. But anyway, for me, I got rumors say Chris Paul's possible landing spots. We got the Lakers, we got the Clippers, we got the Knicks, and the Warriors. Which one of these teams you think he fits best with? And if not them, then who?
Um, I honestly I would cancel out the Knicks and the Warriors. It just doesn't make sense to me, to be honest with you. And then as far as the Lakers or the Clippers, I would probably lean towards the Lakers, seeing how his relationship is with LeBron. And then I just don't see him leaving. I don't see him not going anywhere besides LA if he isn't in Phoenix, to be honest with you, because his family's in LA. You talk about either being able to go back to the Clippers or go to the Lakers. And I think the Clippers are probably going to bring back Russ. So that's why I'm more so leaning towards him to the Lakers. But the Knicks and the Warriors, I just don't see how that even works, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't see how the Knicks and the Warriors work as well. The Warriors, I mean, they already have. I mean, I think if you put Chris Paul with the Warriors, that takes away from Draymond, really, because he's more of the facilitator on that team besides Steph. And I mean, if you're gonna rely on Chris Paul to be your, more of a scorer than a facilitator, then it just doesn't make any sense. The Knicks, that'd be the worst thing possible for him. And as far as the Lakers and the Clippers, I see where you're coming from as far as his relationship with LeBron. I think that would gel together, but I don't know if I want to see that. I think I'd rather him. I think his better fit would be on the Clippers if they didn't have Russ, if they don't bring back Russ, because he can find touches for Kawhi. He can find open guys like Paul George. But then I look at it and I'm like, Kawhi plays like 50 games a year. Paul George can't stay healthy. Chris Paul can't stay healthy. So you're just bringing in another injury prone veteran that's ring chasing, but still plays at a solid level. I'll take 13-9 from Chris Paul. That's fine with me. I could. That's basically that's what he's giving us now. So I could take 12-9, 10. But I think
Yeah,
honestly,
but the quick thing, the only thing about that, only pushback I'd have is what's the difference between the Lakers? LeBron be missing games now. AD, that's 50-50 whether or not he gonna be there or not. It's the same thing with both of the teams, to be honest with you.
yeah. The nice thing about both of the rosters is that they play defense. The Lakers picked it up second half, but who knows? Are they gonna bring back Rui or D'Lo is definitely? I think D'Lo's out of there. Are they
Probably.
gonna have to? They're gonna have to sign Austin Reeves again. So they also have pieces that they need to fill in LA. I'm talking about the Lakers in order to figure out where Chris Paul could even fall into place there. So, and you're right, AD can't stay healthy. They also talk about maybe possibly not extending him. So you're just getting a one year deal from Chris Paul. You're gonna have to give up draft capital he's he's still under contract. You're gonna
Well,
have to
unless
give
they
up.
waive him.
True, true. Um, you may have to give up a piece unless, like you said, they waive him, and then you don't really know. I just think bringing in Chris Paul, there's you're not setting up for the future. Right now, they're only really playing for the now, and that's really to get LeBron a ring. And because I don't think
But isn't
AD
that
is
what you
their
want
future.
though?
Yes, yes, but we're getting into a stage where
You won't win
LeBron.
now because you don't know how long LeBron gonna be there much longer. To be honest with you,
Yes, but I also want like at least the Warriors tried to bring in younger pieces and try to start another generation of talent with that roster. Like the Lakers is just
but I don't think you can. Honestly, I know the Warriors won last year, but I don't think you can. I don't think that works because now you look at this year. You got young and old beefing, Draymond punching Jordan Poole. Now you got Kaminga wanting a bigger role. Jordan Poole complaining in the playoffs about his minutes that he was getting, and you got these veterans that's playing in front of them. Now they're talking about getting rid of both of them to add veterans to come in there to help Steph and them boys win. So I don't know if that works completely, to be honest with you, having young and old. I mean, they do have some young. They did have D'Lo. They did have Rui. They did have Reeves. They had some old pieces, but at the trade deadline, they made some moves to get younger also.
yeah. Well, the Warriors definitely need another piece, uh, but I don't know as far as the Lakers. Uh, I don't know. I'd rather see like a if, and I don't think they have the draft capital, not the draft capital, the cap space for him. But I'd rather see like a Van Fleet there in LA, a guy that can score the basketball. I don't. LeBron, I know he could play off ball. I know his three is getting better as he ages, which obviously that typically happens to veterans. But I don't mind him being the point forward that he always been, the facilitator, and him finding another scorer on that roster. You keep Austin Reeves, who LeBron likes a lot. You keep AD and have him play on basically a one year deal, even though it's a player option for him. So, but it's basically like a one-year deal to see if you think he is the future for this team that he was supposed to be when LeBron said, "Hey, let's go to LA," or he told KD, "Come to LA." So I think personally that Chris Paul will fit best with the Boston Celtics. I think
Austin.
Boston. That would be a perfect situation for him. And I did the trade simulator on ESPN. I had to do some things. I had to move some things around here. I did a 3-team trade right now because
Three
now
teamer?
3-team. That's how you're gonna make this happen, right? Because Afrini Simons from Portland not only is named
Anthony Simons. Yeah.
Anthony Simons. So you're right. You're right. You're right. Anthony Simons from Portland is also reports that Portland may be open to trading him as well, and he he uh he could be a future star. I mean, he's breaking out to be
I ain't going that
he
far.
he's breaking out to be a really good scorer on Portland, and he's had to sit behind guys like Gary Trent, CJ McCollum. He came into the league at I think he was like 17, 18 years old. He was young. He was a young
Brian gonna be
dude.
nuts. No, Brad's not gonna be nuts. He's in the same tier as Tyrese Maxey, Tyler Hero, Jordan Poole.
Mm,
All those guys are in the
I think he's.
same
I think
same
he's
tier. To me.
broke. I still don't think. I don't think he's reached his max potential yet. I still think he
I don't
has a
think
lot.
any of them have, to be honest with you. But I just don't think any of them are actually like. going to be all stars like on a consistent basis. I think they're straight. They're just pure buckets, but people can target them on the defensive side. Each and every last one of them.
That's true, but I think Anthony Simons can be a number two on the roster. I think he could. I think
A
he could be a number
championship
two.
roster.
I won't say a championship roster, but I think he can be a number two on a roster. And I mean, if Portland, I don't think Portland's going to build their team around him at this point, but they have been very patient and they've
Maybe if they
seen the
trade Dame.
potential. They've seen the potential in him to keep him. So because he's on, because they say he's possibly up for a trade. Here's what I did. And also, I heard Aiton may possibly go to the Suns, so this all kind of works out together. So, so the Suns get Aiton from no, the Suns get Aiton. No, Aiton's already on the Suns.
Yeah, I was gonna say they already got Dame.
Sorry. Portland gets Aiton and Gallinari. You send CP3 to the Celtics, and you send Anthony Simons and Nurkic and Derek White to Phoenix. I think that's a solid trade. Now
So
CP3
hold on.
but you have in order for this to work, you have to keep Jaylen Brown and Tatum. So you're gonna have to pay both of them, which is gonna cost a lot, which is gonna cost the max.
So who all is Derek White and Gallinari leaving the Celtics?
Yes.
That's it. And then from the Blazers, Anthony Simons. That's it.
And Nurkic.
You're okay. And then from the Suns,
the Suns
just
lose
just
CP3, or they lose Aiton as well. But they bring in Anthony Simons, so they bring in a replacement for CP3 as far as a guard. They bring in Nurkic as well, and they bring in a two-way, 3-and-D guy in Derek White, who also has a pretty solid IQ for basketball.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't like that trade there. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I
just don't think Anthony Simons is what. Yes, they need more scoring and they need more of a distributor, but Anthony Simons is not that, and I feel like him playing next to KD and D Book will probably stunt his growth. To be honest with you, and I honestly don't see no difference between Aiton and Nurkic. To be honest with you, they mid. And then as far as like at first, I thought you was gonna say CP for Marcus Smart. Maybe I would straight up. Maybe
I don't know if you want to give up Marcus Smart. That's the thing.
I mean.
I think that's
you already got Derek White and Brogdon.
That very true. That is true. That is true.
And then,
so you could give up Marcus Smart instead of Derek White.
As far as Portland, I just don't think that. I seen some people saying like, would that be a win now move? Aiton ain't that guy. Like,
Aiton's definitely not that guy. But
I don't think
he's a first round. He was a former first round overall pick. Listen, it doesn't really matter. Like these guys are gonna get rotated from team to team, and they're gonna get opportunities. A lot of teams don't really. They think that they can maximize a player's potential, or a player hasn't reached the potential. And I think as far as Aiton, don't get me wrong. Like I'm not the biggest Aiton fan, and a lot of people aren't. But I mean, when you look at the top 10 centers in the league. Is he not there?
Yeah, but that's because the center position is so weak, though.
Exactly. So I mean, everyone's not playing small ball.
Only reason I say that is because if Dame doesn't get traded, he wants a veteran that he can win now with. Right now, Aiton is not that guy.
Who are they gonna go get? Joel Embiid?
Maybe Pascal, maybe Anunoby, but. I don't think I just don't like. I got some people I'm going to talk about in a few minutes. I just don't think none of them is going to actually move the needle for Dame to actually win a championship in Portland.
No, especially not Pascal or Anunoby. The hell?
Hey, Pascal was the number 2. He was the number 2 on that Raptors team when they won.
Yes, but there was a lot of other players on that team You had Kyle Lowry still playing well with the Raptors. Um you had freaking Fred Van Fleet playing out of his mind at that time. They had Vucevic. Oh no, not Vucevic. What is his name?
Valachunas.
Valachunas at the center position. Kawhi at the three. Stop it. Stop it.
Hey, I'm just
Stop it.
saying. I'm just saying.
Stop it.
My next one. Uh, how many of these players right here that I'm about to name should be traded, and where would you like to see them go? So we're gonna start off with Karl Anthony Towns, Zach LaVine, Bradley Beal, DeAndre Ayton, and Julius Randle. All of them have been kind of in rumors that they might be traded this offseason.
It's tough because Cat. I can't think of anything off the top.
New
Of my
York.
head. Where could Cat go? Because the money has to be right. Like it's really,
New
it's
York.
hard. No, I don't know. I don't like Cat in New York, but I do
He
like
from there.
who was the second person you said?
LaVine.
Zach LaVine. I like Zach LaVine in New York. I think that will be a solid piece. A high flyer, flashy dunks. I think he'll put um, people in the seats as far as a big market like that, like he has done in Chicago. Um, and then as far as Cat, and he also plays defense as well. So that'll give him and Brunson, at least that'll solidify a front court for them in there in New York. Um, as far as Julius Randle, I don't know, maybe like
Anybody willing to take that contract?
yeah, that's what I said. A lot of these guys, it's really about the money. I mean, like Cleveland maybe, but they already have
Allen.
Mobley and Allen, right? They got two defensive monsters down there.
And
Maybe like
what about
what about
Charlotte?
mm, no, I think they play a little bit too fast of a pace for Julius Randle. I'm thinking like maybe like the Bucks maybe for
You
Julius
you
Randle.
also you also got to think about how can they get these people. And
Exactly. That's
The
that's
Bucks
what.
don't have nothing.
Well, we don't know what are they doing with Middleton? Middleton
He's a
can't stay
free he a
healthy
free.
for the last 2 years. And then yeah, you're right. He's a free agent. Um, and who was the other guy? There was one more guy you said.
Got Ayton and Beal.
Bradley Beal. I would like to see Bradley Beal on like the Lakers, or I want
Mm-mm.
to see him on a competitive roster because I think Bradley Beal is just a pure scorer. That's really what he is. And if he can give me 23 points a game on a competitive roster, I think that's perfect for him. But for him to be in Washington and just putting up 23, 25 points, it just doesn't make any sense. But if he could play for LA, if he could play for Miami, um,
There you go.
if if he went to nah, I can't see him and Brunson putting up 2020 together. But hey, send him to Chicago maybe. I don't know. Him and DeRozan.
What you
Hmm.
trading after you trade Levine? You bringing them Beal? They seem similar to me. And Beal might be on a worse contract because he got that super max. He got
Yeah,
that super max.
he's still in money. He's still in money.
That boy got that money. For me, I like to see Cat go to the Knicks. He's from New Jersey, so either them or the Nets.
Then you go to
Levine,
Brooklyn.
yeah, them or the
Go to
Nets.
Brooklyn. Hopefully that can
Uh,
set up a roster there.
Levine, I would like to see him go to the Knicks, maybe, but I don't know if Chicago would even trade him to the Knicks for the simple fact that they're supposed to be rivals, I guess. Um, I'm trying to think of a team out west, but I can't really think of none off the top of my head because I don't know what the Kings situation. I would like to see Levine with the Kings, to be honest with you. I think they just need one more score, and they'll be on point out there.
Who
And
the
then
Kings?
yeah, And then Bradley Beal, that's the one that I might say go to the Knicks. DeAndre Ayton, whoever is crazy enough to take him, same as Julius Randle. Them boys is cheeks.
Cheeks,
Yeah, they ass
crazy,
cheeks. You know what I'm
crazy,
saying?
crazy. um. All right. So, my next one is going to be our super teams to think of a past. I mean, we've seen Kyrie and Katie try it. We've seen who else have we seen? I mean, they tried.
Bron, D Wade.
Uh, yeah, but that worked to a certain extent. They
Did
did
I
get
was
a
gonna say, did
they
it?
they did get a championship out of it. They got two championships out of it actually. So
Oh,
it
so
did
you
it
just
did
talking about
work.
failed? You just bringing up failed super teams?
Yeah, because the last 6 out of 10 championships, I'm talking about this year as well. That includes this year because whether Miami or the uh, the
Nuggets.
Nuggets win, they're not super teams because the Nuggets developed the Joker and Murray
You
and
got
Michael
the
and Michael Porter Jr. So,
you got the Lakers with Nash, Howard, Kobe.
bro,
Um,
you better stop it right now.
that wasn't a super team.
You better stop it because Dwight
Was
Howard did not win a championship with no
that
fucking Lakers.
that was no? You said
He
the
did
last
not
super
win.
team that didn't work.
Oh no, I said is this I said it's super teams that think of the past.
Oh yeah,
Or
yeah. They
or
they've
is
been.
teams basically developing or rosters basically developing players and then bringing in small pieces in order for it to work.
Honestly, it just depends on your market. To be honest with you, because I guarantee you, if the Lakers could get Kyrie, they would do another super team immediately. But I just honestly feel like it is a thing of the past. I feel like everybody's gotten to the stage of dynamic duos. So you see everybody around the league has somebody with them. So I just think it's over with because look at the last one that we had, KD, Harden, and Kyrie. Anytime you attach yourself to Kyrie, just know something bad is gonna happen. You're not gonna win.
You better
But
stop. You better stop your Kyrie Irving hate right
I'm
now,
just
man.
I'm
You've been hating on
I
him
don't
for a little. Hey, he about to
no
cook up. He about to cook
no
up everybody in the Drew League this summer.
nah that's fine. It's just Drew League. Um, it's just the fact that y'all be sitting here want to put smut on KD name, but y'all don't have nothing to say about Kyrie though. It's crazy. But
Nah, I beg to differ of that.
y'all don't be throwing smut on Kyrie name like how y'all do KD.
What kind of wait, first of all, you got to
You,
stop doing this. You
you,
used to do this
you,
before. What did
you.
I say? What did I say bad about Katie? What did I say bad
Uh,
about Katie?
have you not talked bad about him? I think it was like a few podcasts ago. You was talking bad about him with the championships that he got with Golden State. Did you not?
No.
No, I specifically remember us arguing because I specifically remember saying, how can you discredit KD but then credit Steph?
Because Steph was already on the roster. Steph already
Steph went
led
at
them.
what
That
that mean? He
that
went and had them.
that's true. That's very true. He possibly would not have
There ain't
had
no possible. Ain't no
the
possibly. Ain't no
he
possibly.
possibly may
He
not
was
have
not gonna
had
beat Braun.
another two championships
He
without
wasn't gonna
KD.
beat Braun. Don't do that. So being that you said that, how can you discredit a man that how can you discredit this man, but then you credit another man who needed the man that you're discrediting?
I'm not discrediting the championships. I just said he just went
Oh
to
my
an
jeez.
unstoppable team. Like they went 73 and they were the best roster in basketball. And then they lost to LeBron in the championship. I mean, you lost to the greatest player in the world, man. Come on now.
Well,
And then you bring in the second best player in the world as far as KD after being the number one roster in basketball, and you just made this team an unstoppable team. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. When I look at the Boston Celtics, the big three, they weren't an unstoppable team. Like,
that first year you might as well call it that.
no, they wasn't. They all was in their 30s.
Yeah, but they was unstoppable. They beat the brakes off my Miami Heat. Cleveland didn't have nothing for them. When they met Kobe, Kobe ain't had nothing for them.
They were in their 30s. They were like right at the peak of when they dropped from their prime.
Hey, it's amazing. It's amazing how you forget who else was on that team. They had Rasheed Wallace. They had Rondo in his prime. Like, stop
Well,
it,
first
man.
of all, Rondo kind of just he was the perfect piece because he was a pure point guard and he was a young player. He wasn't in his prime. He was just a very young player.
Bro
Rondo
was
was only
putting up
like
triple double. Bro was putting up
he was
triple
like
doubles in the
20.
playoffs.
Yeah, but he was like 22 years
What that
old.
mean? What that mean?
Your prime years is typically around like 27,
Hey,
26.
all I can go
Rondo
off
was
of.
just a great piece in
Okay, a
piece of the
super
pie.
team. That was a super team.
Yeah, but they drafted Rondo.
Okay,
They
but what
brought
about
in
Rasheed? What about
KG.
Rasheed Wallace, KG, Ray Allen?
Those are pieces that you bring. That was definitely a super team. Like I'm not saying that wasn't a super team. No, I'm not.
So I just trying to figure out like, and it just the fact that everybody likes to discredit KD for because honestly I think he would already had one. He would have probably still been in Brooklyn because they would have beat the Suns if he didn't have that toe on the line to beat the Bucks to keep it 100. The Bucks ain't hitting on shit.
We don't know
No, we
that.
do know. We do
We
know.
don't know that.
No, yes, we
We don't
do.
know that. We don't know that.
Because
It did not happen.
Kyrie, and Harden would have been back by then.
No, we
Yeah,
don't know
we do
that.
know.
You can't say
See?
that because we don't know that.
Oh my god! But yet you be making defenses for sorrier players and
Like
want me
who?
to Desmond Ritter.
Stop it. We're not about to do this right now. We're not talking about Desmond Ritter and Kevin Durant
You right. You
in the
right. My
same
bad, KD.
sentence.
You right. You right. My bad, KD.
Come
Desmond
on
Ritter
now.
don't even deserve to be talked about as even an NFL player.
Now you're getting disrespectful. We're not going to do this today. We're not going to do this today. You lucky I ain't got no Falcon steaks today because I get in my bag with Hey, we talk about basketball, man. Talk about
Hey man,
basketball.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
So I don't know. I think we're moving. I think we're gonna continue in the era where it's just like teams are gonna start having to develop players like the gritty,
Like
like the Miami Heats, like
Spurs.
the Spurs. Yes.
Mm,
We
The
see
Raptors are pretty good too.
we see it from the Nuggets, the Raptors, but I don't know. I think they're gonna start blowing it up, trying to get
Yeah,
pieces out
I
of
mean I
there.
think they're gonna blow it up, but they're really good
The
at developing
Warriors,
players.
we can't forget about the Warriors.
Eh, mm, mm.
The big three was drafted and
Yeah,
developed
but
together.
besides those three,
I mean, they drafted everyone else: Jordan Poole, Kaminga, all of those
but
guys from
none of
they was
them
on the
aren't
roster.
hit.
Jordan Poole was a factor in that championship season.
Yeah, and then he got his
That
money.
championship season.
He got his money, and now look what he is.
He a rich man. He a rich brother.
I can't hate on it.
What you got?
That's all I got. I'll say the rest for round robin.
Cool. Uh, yeah. My last one here is what's the best scenario for LeBron? I mean, he's getting older. He's gonna be what? He's gonna be 39 next year, or he's gonna be 40.
39.
39 next year. 39. Wow. I think it's gonna be 39 or 40. One of the two. Um,
Yeah, it's one of those. I know he's 38. I think he's 38. I think because his birthday is in December.
I mean, the rumor was for him, Kyrie trying to get him to the Mavs, but I don't know. Do you think he should seek elsewhere? Do you think you think the Mavs would be a good place for him, or do you think he should stay with AD until Bronny comes in the league and he figure out where him and Bronny gonna be playing next year? Cleveland.
Uh, Cleveland.
Yeah.
Stop the nonsense. Yeah.
Or the Lakers gonna find a way to get a high
No,
draft pick.
I think he's gonna be in one of these all ball cities like the Pacers or something like that.
Ew, Bronny? That's who you think he's gonna be?
Yes, because you got to
No.
think about it. It's gonna have to be a team that's probably gonna be in the lottery. I'm not gonna say top lottery, but the back half of the lottery. It's probably gonna be one of those teams like that. And shoot, I think this is like I said. I think this LeBron last year in LA, and then he gonna see if his son makes it to the NBA, if he's ready, and then go from there. And plays like what 2 more seasons?
Yeah. Yeah, I see two more out of LeBron
So
this year and
I
then
think
one year
that's
with
it.
Bronny.
Yeah, So I think that's
Hey, if
it.
I'm him, I go to the Mavs. I go to the Mavs and just play ball, man.
Why?
Come on, man.
That's a that's a nasty combination. Him,
Playing
Luca,
with
and
the
Kyrie.
second best player in the league, man, and Luca.
Hold on, hold on. Who's
Luca,
the first? Who's the first?
The Joker, the NBA. He gonna
When
be an NBA champion.
when
NBA
did
champion.
when did Luca pass Giannis, KD,
Hey,
Steph?
hey,
Um,
hey,
who else is up out here?
hey,
I just want to know when he passed them. As a matter of fact,
hey,
can he make it to the playoffs?
hey. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. That might be because of your Kyrie Irving hate.
I don't got nothing. I ain't bring up Kyrie just now. I just you sat here and said that Luca was the second best player in the league. I'm just trying to figure out second best player should be able to make it to the playoffs, right?
Mm, yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. But Luca's still that guy, though. Luca's still that
Yeah,
guy. You
he's
see
top
him running
10.
those steps? You see? Oh, top five. Don't disrespect him.
No, he is not top 5.
He's a walking triple double.
I don't care. A lot of people have been that.
Like who? Don't
Russ,
say Russ.
Jokic, Oscar Robertson.
You didn't even see Oscar Robinson play.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You asked me who, and I gave you answers off the top of my head just that quickly.
All right,
So,
well,
so we shoot. I don't even know if he's better than Braun right now. To be honest with you,
you stop it. You stop it.
I'm dead ass.
Luka the goat, man. Luka the goat.
All right,
Anyway,
next topic. Luka the GOAT.
so we are gonna get a point guard draft. We're gonna draft 6 guards, point guards actually, and we'll let you guys decide who has the better 6. It's gonna be me, but it's okay. It's okay. Just
How we
like
how we how we
just like my QB draft.
how we deciding who go first?
I'm gonna flip a coin. We're gonna flip a coin right now.
I got
I have a coin right
yeah, because I got to make sure you ain't over there cheating.
here. Oh man! All right, heads or tails.
Heads never fails.
All right, heads it is. You want the
Oh,
first, second pick?
how about the first?
It's a snake draft. So once you
Oh,
pick, I pick, then I'll pick again.
nah, it's snake.
You pick.
Nah, it's snake. You ain't said none of that. You ain't said none of that.
Hey man.
Would it be better for me to take? Nah.
You better stop it right now.
I think there's one person that I gotta take off just top of my head. Probably the second greatest player we've seen in our generation. That light skinned assassin out there in Golden State. Hey, ain't nothing this man can't do. I'm rolling with Steph Curry. He's changed the game. All you see is guys pulling up from half court now, knowing damn well they can't make that shot, but they still take it. You go to the gym, you see guys doing the same exact thing, knowing they trash. And Steph Curry, I mean, he has 4 rings. And honestly, everybody else on this list, nobody can do what he does, to be honest with you. Maybe one other person, but he doesn't do it at the level of Curry. So I'm taking Curry as my number 1 overall pick.
Okay. I get it. But you know, as much as I said Curry's in my top 5 all time, I can't take Curry over 1 overall as far as the point guards. I gotta go with the what?
Oh, I can.
Oh, I'm not. It would be Magic Johnson. That's who I'm taking. A 6'7" monster that can do everything. He could dribble, he could pass. Come on, man. He's Showtime Magic. Showtime Magic. Come on now. He played center when they needed him in the finals. Come on now. 6'7". We haven't seen nothing. No, Magic is 6. Is he 6'9" or 6'7"?
One of them, I want to say like 6'9", 6'8".
Yeah, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He can guard 1 through 5. He was a point forward before they even knew what a point forward was. And I'm taking Magic any day of the week. And with my second overall pick, because I do get 2 back-to-back picks. Is AI a point guard?
I was gonna leave him as shooting guard, but he's still in it. Do you?
Nah, I gotta go with the point guard, man. I gotta go with the point guard, man. Chris Paul, man. Okay, I'm not. I'm not gonna play no games.
My
Come on,
God.
man. Come
Talk
on,
about
man.
a reach.
Pure,
Talk
pure point.
about a reach.
How is that a reach? Only thing
I
I need is a big man.
there's some guys on this that's
That's
better than
better than Chris Paul. Tell me who's
yes.
better than Chris Paul.
We'll wait till my next pick.
No. Tell me who's better than Chris
Oh,
Paul.
you're done with your pick?
Of course. I mean, what do I have to say? Have you? They don't even know what Chris Paul was before the old Chris Paul that they've been seeing the last couple of years that keeps getting hurt in the playoffs. They didn't see the Hornets Chris Paul when he was the
Hornets
best
Chris
point guard in the league.
Pelicans and Hornets Chris Paul was different. I give him that. But I'm taking a guy that actually won a title. He was an MVP, something Chris Paul wasn't. 9-time All NBA first team selection and 12-time All Star. And he's 7th in assists and 13th in scoring. Chris Paul is nowhere near 13th in scoring. I'm taking Mr. Triple Double himself, Oscar Robertson. Hey, I didn't get to watch him, but from what I seen, bro was a bad man out there who could do every single thing. And he brought a championship to Milwaukee. So, hey, I got to go with him. He was an all-around guard.
Bro, I don't care what happened in the 50s and 60s, bro.
Oh,
I
Lord.
don't care because Wilt Chamberlain was cheating.
This,
He was the biggest man on the court, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is. I mean,
even
from the paint, he's top 2 all time in scoring. Hey, that's just cheating.
Even if you don't take don't even want to accept him, there's some other guys on this list that's better than CP.
No, there isn't.
Yes, there is. We'll get to them.
Who?
Oh, snake draft. It's my turn again. Well, what? I'm not even gonna play with it. Let's go to just the all-time leading assister, Mr. John Stockton.
Yeah, well, you took my pick, but okay.
Bro was a bad man. 11-time All NBA selection, 10-time All Star, five All Defensive teams. Lord have mercy. Hey man, ain't nothing this man can do. Well, how many assists he got here? Good God, 15,806. Come on, man. Chris Paul ain't touching this man here. Stop it. The way he used to run that pick and roll or Karl Malone, stop it now. Jesus. Bro went toe to toe with Jordan and almost won. Jordan pushed off to win against them. That's all I'm gonna say. But I'm rolling. When it benefits me, yeah. I'm rolling with John Stockton. Chris Paul ain't touching no John Stockton. He's not touching Oscar Robertson. He damn sure ain't touching that boy in Golden State.
Okay. I mean, Steph is basically a 2 playing a 1. Majority of these guys are 2s playing a 1.
Jesus.
He is.
Oh, Jesus.
He is. And Steph is in my top 5, so I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
Top 5 what?
Top 5 players all time.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So,
Darius, I'm spanking your ass. I want you to know that.
Not. I mean, you took my pick at John Stockton. So I'm annoyed. Now I'm annoyed.
Hey man, pick who you gotta pick, man.
Shit.
Either way, I'm in a good spot. Well, no, you
not.
gotta snake. You can snake this, but I don't think you're gonna. You be taking.
I'm taking Russell Wilson. Russell Westbrook. The second Mr. Triple Double. The Energizer Bunny. The guy who's all around the court. Even though he can't consistently shoot, that's okay.
That seems like a problem.
Only thing I know is that he's gonna go out there. He's gonna give me 100%, 110% effort, maximize effort, and he's going to hustle. He's going to rebound. He's going to assist. He's going to try to score the ball. I'm cool with that. So I will take Russell Westbrook on my team. So I got Magic Johnson, the best point guard of all time. Then I got CP3, the second best point guard of all time. Then I got my man Russell Westbrook. So
You said CP was the second best point guard of all time?
yeah,
All right, bro. All right.
damn, off the top of my head, let's see. Um, ooh, point guard. Hmm. Hmm. I, I guess I'll go with because I only got two more picks.
Yeah. And
Uh
one more right here, and I can tell you right now, you already made a grave mistake, a very bad mistake by taking Mr. Westbrook. But hey, do you?
my team would definitely beat your team.
No, they wouldn't.
Are you
Come on,
serious?
man. Come on, man.
Are you
Come on.
serious?
Your team would not.
None of your guys is guarding Magic. First of all,
Okay. Who's guarding
no
Steph?
one's guarding Magic.
Who's guarding Steph?
You know what? That's a great
Nobody.
question.
Nobody at
That's a
all.
great question because I'm gonna take if I'm matching up my team versus your team.
Don't you take
No.
him because that ain't even. I promise you, he's not stopping him either.
Who?
And Gary Payton,
Oh yeah.
he's
That's a
not
fact.
taking him. He's not stopping
What?
him either.
The glove is not guarding Steph.
Stockton gave him work.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Isaiah Thomas. I'm gonna take Isaiah Thomas. The old school Isaiah, the bad boys Pistons Isaiah Thomas. That's what I'm gonna take. Right there.
Well, I'm glad you decided to do what you be doing, which is nonsense. Well, since I already got the first all-time leading score,
Oh no, wait, I got two more picks. I got two. That's four. Only four.
Nah, you got
I got four
Isaiah.
players.
You go. Oh yeah, we're going to 6. Okay. Since you decided to leave this guy on the board, I might as well take the second all-time leading assistant. You know, I'm gonna just go ahead and take Jason Kidd off your hands. Talk about a championship player. He got the New Jersey Nets to the playoff. I mean, to the finals. Then he went back with Dirk, contributed there, and then he was also a defensive star. He was an all-star for 5-time all NBA. Hey man, there was not a pass this man couldn't make up out there. He made his teammates look great up out there. Hey man, I would say I'm spanking ass right now. It seems like you're going for big names. So
I'm going for big names.
actually, so I think I should just take this guy right now before it gets back to you, so you can't take him, and I'll roll the dice on that last person that I want. I'm rolling with Dame Dollar, Mr. Big Shot himself. How you gonna guard Dame and Steph, boys that can pull from half court?
All of the guys I picked can play defense.
Oh Jesus!
You've picked offensive weapons. I got all defenders.
CP old self ain't doing nothing with none of them.
Bro, you talk about the old CP3. We're not talking about a 38-year-old Chris Paul.
I believe I seen Steph have CP like this, right? Late on the floor like that, ain't it?
Oh my God.
I believe that's how he
was. Steph is like 20, 26, 27, 20. Hey. Steph at that time was like 27, 28.
CP wasn't
like
old
34.
yet. He wasn't old yet. He was like 32, at least 31.
Oh my God, man.
I'm just saying. I'm rolling with Dame Dollar, Mr. Dame Time himself, another big shot taker, big shot maker. I mean, just talk about pure buckets. Hey man, I got some assisters, pure buckets, and rebounders on this team. Hey man, I'm cutting ass.
You know who I'm gonna choose?
I hope you choose the right person.
I'm gonna choose Derrick Rose before he got hurt. Derrick Rose before he got hurt. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, the youngest MVP in the league, Derrick Rose. Chicago Bulls, Derrick Rose. MVP, Derrick Rose, man. Come on now.
Something is wrong with you.
Yo, don't be hating, man. Don't be hating.
I don't
because Derrick Rose was giving buckets.
I don't want him. I promise you, I don't want him. This is ridiculous.
You should have picked him. That's what you should have did.
I'm glad you left. You left. You don't have no more picks, right?
No, I got one more.
No,
That's
you.
my last
Who,
pick.
hold on. Who you got?
I got I got Derrick Rose. I got Magic Johnson, Chris Paul, Isaiah Thomas, and
Gary
Westbrook.
Payton
No, I
and
didn't pick
Gary
Gary.
Payton.
I didn't pick Gary Payton.
Oh, so you got five. Hold on. D Rose, Magic, CP, Isaiah Thomas, Westbrook.
I didn't pick Gary Payton.
Okay, maybe you do only have five people right now.
And you know what? I'm gonna trade my draft pick and I'm gonna give it to you, and then I'll pick last. Go ahead.
No. I don't want to trade. I want you to just go ahead, go on about your business. This man picked Derrick Rose out of all people. Lord have mercy.
Was Derrick Rose not a beast in his prime?
Derrick Rose.
Do we not talk about this day? Do we not talk about to this day what we wish we would have seen in the NBA? And that was one of those is always on the list is Derrick Rose never having the knee issues or Chris
Ain't on my
Paul on the
ain't on my
Lakers.
list. Ain't on
Hey,
my
that might
list.
not be on your list, but Derrick Rose is a beast. He's the youngest MVP to ever play in this league, so I'll take him any day of the week.
Oh, Jesus. Who do you have next, Darius?
And he was consistently bringing the Chicago Bulls to the playoffs. Consistently.
And consistently getting that ass smacked by the Heat.
You had LeBron and fucking D Wade and Chris
Hey man,
Bosh.
hey man,
What the
hey,
fuck?
it's not my problem.
Yeah. You know what? Talk about the Heat now, because y'all getting cooked.
Oh, it touched the nerve.
Yeah, get Jimmy buckets out of there, man. I like Jimmy. Jimmy Butler. Yeah,
Oh,
get him
Jesus.
out of here for this
Who
round.
do you have?
I don't know. Let's see.
Jesus, some
Uh,
off the wall person.
oof. I should just take Lonzo Ball, LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, that's right up your alley. I wouldn't put it past you.
Hmm. Point guards. Ooh. You know what? I keep it simple. Keep it real simple. He is a champion. He is an NBA champion. Um, and I think he won a championship in the Big Three as well. But we're gonna take Mr. Big Shot. We're gonna take Mr. Big Shot. I like Chauncey Billups a lot. That's my guy. That's my guy. So we got two Detroit Pistons on here. Two champion Detroit Pistons. Yes, sir.
Bruh, what?
Yes, sir.
What
Yes,
are
sir.
you doing over there?
Yo, you are hating on my
What is
squad.
crossing? What is
You
crossing your
hating.
mind there?
You're
What is
hating.
crossing?
You're
What is crossing
hating.
your mind?
Don't be a
What is
hater.
crossing your
Don't
mind
be a
to
hater.
make you do the
Don't be a
nonsense that you
hater.
doing over there?
Don't be a hater.
This man
Don't
just
be a
took
hater.
Chauncey Billups when you
I
got
did.
guys like Kyrie, Jerry West. Well, Jerry West might be considered a shooting guard. That's why I didn't mess with him. You got Clyde Frazier, Steve Nash still out there. Bro, what are you doing?
I like Steve Nash.
Yeah, I know. That's my last pick. Yeah. I left that there because I knew you wouldn't pick him.
That's a good pick.
Jesus. I'm
My
going.
team's
Hey,
still better.
I have the first in all-time assist, second in all-time assist, and now I have the fourth in all-time assist.
Don't
And
care.
you talking about a consistent knockdown 3-point shooter. I have shooting all around this scored here, and then you talk a 2-time MVP in a 7-time All NBA selection. Lord, and eight All Stars. Hey, bruh, him and Mike D'Antoni. What was it? The 7 seconds or less offense, or what was it? What that offense is called? You know, Mr. Rocket, whatever that D'Antoni system is.
Yeah.
They transformed the game. Him and Stoudemire with that pick and roll and the assist that he was hitting.
That didn't
left
do
and
nothing.
right.
That didn't do nothing in the playoffs. When you brought up D
I'm
Rose
pretty
getting consistently losing in the playoffs, or the Suns
well.
consistently losing in the playoffs.
There's a little bit of a who that was. Boris Diaw hip check Steve Nash into the scores table. That and then you had Stoudemire got injured also. So there's some context to this.
Now there's
there.
context to it. Okay, yeah,
I'm
right.
just saying. I'm just saying. But what you can't take away is Bro was the engine of that team. His team consistently won 50 something games almost every single year. Hey, just looking at this roster, I'm just gonna name who I have. Starting with Curry. My God, the best shooter we've ever seen. Nobody's ever gonna be able to shoot like this man ever in their life. Then we got Mr. Assist Itself, John Stockton. Look at that. He gonna be he gonna make Curry open. Then I go to another assist god in Jason Kidd, who can lock up on defense also, and one of the best pass deflectors that we've seen. Then I got Mr. Triple Double, the original Triple Double, Oscar Robertson, an all-time, all around player. I mean, then we go to Mr. Dame Dollar himself, Mr. Big Shot. He will end the series when he has to, and then we're gonna finish off with Mr. Steve Nash, the fourth all-time in assists. I think this is a clean sweep.
I want to look up something real quick. Yeah, because let's see here. Yeah, so just looking at your roster here, um,
I got most of
who,
the top 10 point
who,
guards of all time.
who, let's just take it from their prime. In their prime, who's guarding D Rose at it on your team? No one.
Probably Jason Kidd in his prime could, but honestly, I give D Rose the respect. I
First
don't
of
think.
all,
I
first
don't,
of all, first of all, all six of my players, except Chauncey, is giving buckets to Dame Dollar and Steph. That's your liability right there. No one is guarding either one of them. I bet you any amount of money that Russell Westbrook can keep up with
you
Oscar
know,
Robertson.
you know, you know. It's funny you say that
And no
because
one's guarding Magic.
no,
No one's
I
guarding
believe,
Magic.
I believe we saw Westbrook in his prime versus two of these guys. I believe both of them sent his ass home multiple times in the
Talk about the Baby
playoffs.
Thunder.
Not the Baby Thunder. They was not the Baby Thunder when they went up again when they had that 3-1 lead against Golden State and they came back and Golden State came back and smacked that ass.
That's a collective. That's a collective of the team.
No collective. No collective. Well, how about when he was talking all that mess to Dame Dollar and Dame Dollar just waved him
And first
home?
of all, wasn't KD on that team too?
We not talking
Oh,
about KD right now.
now we're not
We're
talking
not
about
talking about
KD.
KD.
Okay, yeah,
We
right,
talking we
right.
talking about the people that you talking about.
For me, when you talk about Dame Dollar hitting clutch threes or the game winners, hey, I got Chauncey Billups, I got Mr. Big Shot on my team. I'm cool. I got Magic that can guard 1 through 5. No one's guarding him on your team. I'm cool. Russell Westbrook,
Scary.
he can guard up on anyone on your team. And his
All they gotta do is just leave him. Westbrook ain't guarding nobody. Stop acting like he's some lockdown defender.
No one is guarding Derrick Rose on your team. No one
Dog,
could have touched Derrick Rose in his prime
you
on
keep
your team
saying
defensively.
you keep saying this, but none of them are gonna be able to guard Steph nor Dame nor Nash
Only thing I
from
need
the three.
CP3 to do is treat. Only thing I need Magic Johnson to do is be the Tyson Chandler of the roster. And the only
Oh,
thing
Jesus.
CP3 got to do is throw it up to him. Come on,
Darius,
man.
who do you have?
Your
Who
team
is
not
your
messing
roster?
around.
What's your
CP3,
roster?
Chris Paul. Matter of fact, we're gonna start off with the first overall pick. Magic Johnson, Showtime. Then we're gonna go CP3, Chris Paul. There we go. Chris Paul, not Cliff Paul, Chris Paul.
He played like Cliff
The,
Paul sometimes.
the point guard. Then we got Russell Westbrook, the
Oh,
Energizer
Jesus.
Bunny. I like it. The engine of the team. The guy that
Rick.
everyone's gonna be like,
Rick.
oh man, he's out there hustling. We like that. We like that. Then who my fifth player? Derrick Rose, the youngest NBA champion in the NBA. Man, if we would have seen Derrick Rose not get hurt and get battled by injuries, man, oh man, be like, damn, that be T-Mac, man. Come on. Then we got Mr. Big Shot, Chauncey Billups. Come on.
Dog, I'm not gonna lie to you. Your team is gonna really lack spacing because you have a lot of people that cannot shoot. But hey, do you? On my side, I got the greatest shooter of all time, that light skinned assassin, Steph Curry. Then I got the best passer we've ever seen in John Stockton. Then I got another elite passer and a defensive stopper in Jason Kidd. Then I got Mr. All Around player, Oscar Robertson, the original triple double. Oh, Jason Kidd can do some triple doubles also, just in case you want to know that.
I'm
And
not worried
then
about your
I
bum
got
ass team.
I got Big Shot Dame, and to finish it off, I got Steve Nash. Let us know who has the best roster.
Yeah, let us know. It's gonna be me, but it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Don hating on my squad. But let's get into the next topic here. And we got the AFC East record and bold predictions. Let's get it, man. Last week we did the NFC East, and now we got the AFC. So let's get it, man. You want to start
You
it
want to
off?
go? It don't make me a difference which who you want to go first.
Go ahead. Say the record prediction for the Buffalo Bills. Who's going to win the division again, and potentially
Hey,
Super Bowl.
let's go to these bum ass Bills. Let's see. Let's see. All right, you ready?
Yep.
I'm gonna take tally of what your wins and losses because I got a feeling it's gonna be some nonsense. Uh Week 1, starting off at the New York Jets, primetime Monday night.
I think they lose that game.
Hmm. Week 2 versus the Raiders
They win that game.
at the Commanders. Week 3.
They win that game.
Week 4 versus the Miami Dolphins. That's your team.
I'm gonna say they win that game.
Hmm. Week 5 versus another one of your teams, the Jacksonville Jaguars.
They lose that game.
Week 6 versus the Giants.
They win that game.
Week 7 at the Patriots.
Ooh. What are we at right now? We're at
4-2.
4-2. I'm gonna say at the Patriots. I'm gonna say they lose that game.
Mm. Week 8, Thursday night versus the Buccaneers and your man's Baker Mayfield. Bro, you got a lot of people and a lot of teams, bro. You a groupie.
All right, now I'm a groupie. Nah, man, I respect talent, man. Respect talented players, man, and they're gonna win that
Baker?
game.
Baker?
This
Okay.
is not a this is not a bigger debate. We're not doing this today.
I don't even want to say this right here because you just be hating. Week 9. Week 9.
They
Week
winning.
9.
They're winning.
Who am I about to say?
Doesn't matter. They're gonna win.
Week 9, Sunday night football at the Bengals.
They're winning.
At the Bengals. After we just saw them lose to the Bengals very easily last season.
They beat them.
I tell you. Niggas. Week 10 versus the Broncos.
They win.
Week 11 versus the Jets.
They win.
Week 12 at the Eagles.
They lose.
Week 13 has a bye. Week 14 at the Chiefs.
What's their record right now?
This is 8-4.
They lose to the Chiefs.
So they can't lose to the Bengals, but they can lose to the Chiefs.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm not worried about the bum ass Bengals.
Okay. Week 15 versus the Cowboys.
I'm gonna say they win that game.
Week 16 at the Chargers.
I want to say they lose that game.
Week 17 versus the Patriots.
What's their record?
That would be 9-6.
I'm gonna say they win the last two games.
At
But
Dolphins.
I won't be surprised if they get swept by the Dolphins. But
So which
I'm
one
gonna
you want? Which one you want?
I'm gonna give them 10-6.
No, that'd be more than 10-6. That'd be 11-6. If you giving them
Yeah.
the Dolphins,
No. I'm gonna give them. I'm gonna have them losing, so they're gonna win 10 games.
so 10-7.
Okay, so 11-6. 11-6.
God
I
damn
can,
it. It's a certain amount that you want
but
them to reach.
I won't be surprised if they go 10-7.
Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus.
And you
Who
know
is
what? I'll keep it. I'll keep it 10-7, 10-7. And my bold prediction for them is they're gonna have their ups and downs. So you see where I got
that's
the
that's not a
yeah,
bold
see,
prediction.
yeah,
That's
it
not a
is.
bold prediction
They're
at
gonna have
all.
their up and downs, but they're gonna go on a Super Bowl run and they're gonna win. Yep, they're gonna make their run in the playoffs and they're gonna win the Super Bowl. And then you're gonna sit here just like that face right there, and you're gonna be
See,
upset.
I be chilling. And now you make me say stuff like this. My bold prediction is the Buffalo Bills miss the playoffs.
Bro, you don't even believe that.
Yes, I do. I believe the
You
Dolphins
don't.
could win the division. I do believe that.
Now the Dolphins could win the division. You don't
I,
believe
be,
that.
I do believe that, and I believe the Jets. I'm down on the Jets, but who's to say the Jets don't put it together?
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, the Jets are not putting it together.
We don't
Matter
know
of
that.
fact, now that we're on the Jets, let's talk about their schedule. And this is on you here. So, week 1 versus Buffalo.
Loss,
Week 2 versus at Dallas.
loss,
Then they play New England.
win, 1-2,
Then they play the Chiefs.
loss,
Wow. Then they go at Denver.
win,
Then they play Philly.
loss.
So you got them at 2-4.
What is that?
Then they got the
Yeah.
bye week, and then
Uh
they play
huh.
the Giants.
Win,
Okay, and then they play the Chargers.
win,
Then they play at Las Vegas.
win,
Okay, then they play at Buffalo.
win,
Okay, then they play versus Miami.
win. I think they're going to split what they did with those two teams. Honestly,
So they are a 7-5. Then they play Atlanta.
oh, they gonna beat the brakes off them Falcons.
Yeah, right. Okay. Then they play Houston.
Win,
So 14 games here. So they are what, 9 and no, they're 10 and you got them at 10-4 right now.
9. They're 9 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9-5.
You sure? Because you said they were going to lose to Philly, Kansas City, Dallas, and Buffalo.
Yeah, I got Buffalo, Cowboys, Chiefs, Eagles. Oh, you haven't got to the next one yet. So yeah,
So they play at Miami.
loss.
So 10-5. No, 9-5.
Yeah, 9-5.
9
And
and
they
5.
win the last. They win the last 3.
So
No, you know what? You know what? No. I don't think they're gonna sweep the Patriots. I think they take a loss the last week.
Wow. So you got them 11-6.
Yeah, man.
Wow,
Pushing agendas.
that's unbelievable. What's your bold prediction for the Jets?
From the Jets, I believe that the Jets. I believe my bold prediction because I didn't believe in them. I think the bold prediction for them is they live up to the hype and they actually make it to the playoffs, and they give a team a run for their money, but they still lose in the first round.
Wow. So my bold prediction for them is they just missed the playoffs by like 1 game. They're gonna win 8. Nah, I give them 9 games. They're gonna win 9 games, but Rodgers is gonna come back and play with them for another season.
But not off of this schedule, not off of the prediction I just gave. They will be firmly in the playoffs.
No one cares about that bum ass prediction because that's not my prediction. Because that was some bull.
I just gave it to you. I gave it to you straight.
I'm flipping some of those. They at least losing two of them extra games, man.
Oh, against the Falcons, huh?
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%.
Of course. Everybody's
yeah, we might go 17-0. But
I know you just talking, so I'm not even gonna entertain that.
I don't know. The Jets might fuck around and lose to like Buffalo once. They might split with Buffalo.
I said they split with them.
I think they go 3-3. In the division.
That's what I said. That's what I put. And then our only losses outside the division is Cowboys, Chiefs, Eagles. I mean, because I say this, there's some games that they could lose, like the Chargers. They could get swept by the Dolphins.
Shit, they could lose to Denver.
All right, bro. You ready for your schedule?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Week 1 at the Chargers.
Who we doing?
Dolphins. Yeah.
Week 1 at the Chargers, they'll win.
Win. Did you not see the Chargers give the Dolphins hell last season? But at the Patriots, week 2, Sunday Night Football.
Sunday Night Football, I think they win.
I don't think 2 was ever lost to the Patriots. I don't believe. I think that's what I heard. Week 3 versus the Broncos.
I want to say they lose that game.
Oh, wow. Week 4 at the Bills.
They lose that game.
Week 5 versus the Giants.
Wait, did I have the Bills? I had the Bills sweeping the Dolphins, right? Yeah. So they lose that game. Versus the Giants, they win that game.
Week 6 versus the Panthers.
They win that game.
Week 7 at the Eagles. Sunday Night Football.
I think they lose that game.
I think so too. Week 8 versus the Pats.
They lose that game.
Week 9 versus your beloved Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, great. One of the greatest teams of all time. They lose that game.
That's in Germany at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Ooh, yeah, they definitely lose that game.
Mm.
You think the Chiefs is going to Germany to lose? Nah.
It's possible. Nah. I've seen the Chiefs lose in America. Week 10 is a bye.
The Super Bowl or no?
Yeah, I've seen them losing the Super Bowl too.
Yeah, I seen the Bengals losing the Super Bowl.
I've seen the Falcons blow a 28-3 lead. That was not unfortunate. I like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember that day.
Yeah, I do. You remember? Because you remember, y'all was sitting here blaming Kyle Shanahan, and then y'all was blaming Matt Ryan.
Oh, definitely one of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not defense.
Can it just been y'all trash? But hey, what do I know?
We were one of the best teams of football that year. Broke multiple offensive records that year. But go ahead.
But the main record that y'all let off was 28-3. But hey, week 11 versus the Raiders. No, it doesn't.
It happens.
That's like blowing a 3-0 lead.
They win.
So right now you got them at 5-5. Week 12 versus the Jets.
They win.
Week 13 at the Commanders.
They win.
Week 14, Titans.
They win.
Week 15 versus the Jets.
They lose.
Week 16 versus the Cowboys.
They win.
Week 17 at the bum-ass Ravens.
They win.
There you go. We and you on the same page right now. Week 18 versus the Bills.
They win.
See, I don't understand. Me and you was on the same page just a few seconds ago. I said that they would win the division, and you got them going 11-6.
Yeah,
So,
just I honestly have them in the Buffalo Bills like tying.
well, I don't. My bold prediction for the Miami Dolphins. Well, two. Never mind. I'm not even gonna do that. I'm gonna leave that one alone. My bold prediction is they're more hyped up than what they really are, but I can still see them still winning these games because Mike McDaniels is an excellent head coach. So I think they're overhyped in the regular season and they blow it in the playoffs fully healthy.
Well, I got them starting off slow, but ending on a hot streak, which that's basically what I did with the schedule. But they still lose in the very first round, their first round exit, and I think this is to his last year as the Dolphins quarterback.
Mm, mm, mm. Last one, the Patriots.
All right, New England Patriots.
Mm.
I kind of like the the Patriots got like a solid defense. I was kind of looking at their depth chart the other day.
They really do, but that offense,
Yo, they got John Jones, Marcus Jones, Christian Gonzalez at the corners, Kyle Duggar, Jabril Peppers at the safety.
a lot
That's
of them
not bad at
small.
all.
A lot of them
They
small.
they are, but the corners are pretty tall and lanky. No, Jonathan Jones,
Mm.
I think he's like 5'10".
I was gonna say a lot of them were
Yeah,
small
he's
as
5'10".
ran against those Bengals last year.
Yeah. I don't know. Go ahead. Go ahead. So let's get it, man. Schedule. Week 1 versus Philly.
I honestly want to give it to them because, like I said, I think the Eagles regress, but I can't give it to them. And Tom Brady's going to be in attendance. I just don't trust that offense. I got to see what that offense does. Maybe if they get DeAndre Hopkins, maybe, but I'm gonna go with an L.
Miami.
Mm, L.
New York Jets.
Yeah. Mm. They played the Jets tough, but the Jets didn't have a quarterback these last couple. Uh, did the did the Packers beat the Patriots last year? I can't remember. I'm gonna go with. Mm, see, you run the risk if I give them this L, they're gonna be starting off real bad. But hey, L.
And they lost to the Packers in overtime last year.
The Patriots.
Yep.
Uh, better team. Yeah, L.
At Dallas
L.
versus New Orleans
I think they get their first win in New Orleans.
versus Las Vegas.
Win.
But see, you got to stop with that. You got to
Yo,
stop
I
because
can
every
only
no
give
no
you
no
my
no no no
record
no.
prediction, bro.
Every team that played New Orleans, Las Vegas, Denver, and the Falcons, and the Cardinals, and the
We haven't
Commanders all
we
have
haven't got
lost.
we have not gotten to those teams yet. I
That's some
mean,
bullshit.
no, I told you the Commanders was gonna be trash. I told you the Cardinals was gonna be trash. I don't know what you want from me.
You got the same teams beating the same 6 teams.
Dog. Hey, my fault they on all these teams schedules.
Yo, you crazy. You crazy.
You
The Vegas Raiders,
hey,
man.
I'll let you know right now. You wait till we get to that bingo schedule. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
you
crazy.
gonna say some
It's gonna be
nonsense.
crazy.
You're gonna say some
17,
nonsense.
17 and no.
Some nonsense.
Okay. Raiders, they spanking the Raiders.
Buffalo Bills.
Mm. I have them losing to Buffalo on the Buffalo schedule. So, well, no, I didn't even do Buffalo schedule actually. I think they split. So this one is at home. I'm gonna go to win 3-4
So
right now.
you got them at 3-4 at Miami.
Ooh, does Miami sweep them? but it's in Miami. I'm gonna go with the loss.
You got Miami sweeping the Patriots.
Yes,
Wow, 3-5. Okay, Washington Commanders,
win,
Colts,
win,
Giants,
win. Daniel Jones ain't gonna know what hit him with that Bill Belichick defense.
LA Chargers,
Loss.
Pittsburgh, I think they lose to Pittsburgh.
It's at Pittsburgh and it's
And it's a
Thursday
Thursday.
night. And it's like, how much do I believe in Kenny Pickett versus Bill Belichick defense, though? Mm.
Very true.
You know, I that's tough because they'll be home actually. I'm gonna give them the win.
No, they're at
No. I was talking about the week before at the versus the Chargers. I was thinking I was going to give them the L if they're flying back from LA back to thing, but I give them the win in at home. At versus the Steelers.
So 7-6.
Yep,
Kansas City,
L straight like that.
Denver,
See, you about to make me look like I'm buying into your narrative of the nonsense.
It is. It's so true.
It's not. It's not.
We talking like Denver defense, not like that.
But we talking like the Patriots defense isn't like that also. Which offense do you believe in more?
I mean,
Mr. Let him cook, or
you could
sophomore slump Mac Jones.
You could honestly make that a argument.
That's what I'm saying. So
I mean, we can only say the Patriots got a better run game, but
better run game. Yeah, got better receivers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Patriots. I'm gonna go with the Patriots.
You got Buffalo and New York.
Did I have them losing to Buffalo earlier?
Yeah, I think you said they split.
Okay, so win versus the Bills in.
And I don't remember if you had them being swept by the Jets.
I didn't have them getting swept, but I did. I had the Jets losing, so they'll win. That's 10-7.
No, that's 8-9.
Hold on, what you got?
So you had.
They started off 0-4.
Okay, then you had them beating New Orleans. You had them beating the Vegas Raiders. You had them beating Washington, Indianapolis, the Giants,
Chargers.
You had them beating the Chargers.
Yeah, I believe I said that. Yeah. No, I might have not said it, but then I went back.
Okay. So yeah, 7-10, 7-10, because you have them losing to Pittsburgh, Kansas City, and Denver.
Jesus.
And then they win Buffalo and New York at the end.
Jesus.
Honestly, that's really my bold prediction right there. My bold prediction is that Bill Belichick's last year coaching, and they win max. The max they win is 8 games. And Bill O'Brien takes over. I can see it happening, winning 7-8 games, and Bill's done, man.
I think I'm gonna roll with you. Bill Belichick, this is his last season. I believe he resigns after this. But I do say Mac Jones returns back to rookie Mac Jones. What's the problem? The problem that I got with you is you be praising these bum ass quarterbacks, and then a guy that has shown that he was decent in his first season, you don't want to give him the benefit of the doubt, but yet you want to give Baker Mayfield, who had chance after chance, you want to give Desmond Ritter,
I'm giving Desmond Ritter a shot.
You want to give Mr. Let Him Cook himself, who burnt the whole Denver stadium down. Like, come on, man. Like, come on.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
You
got
just
it.
be on nonsense over there.
Nah, man. I don't know. I don't. It's just something about Mac Jones that I'm just not in love with.
You would take Russell Wilson over Mac Jones right now?
Right now, no,
Yeah.
no.
So what we doing here?
But I'll probably take. I could probably name like 18, 19 quarterbacks. I'll take over Mac Jones.
I don't think that's that crazy. I think there is 18 legit quarterbacks over him. I just it when it becomes crazy is when you get to saying like you would take 20 or 25 over him because I don't think he's bottom of the league. I think he's middle of the pack. Like I think he's with the
No, that's
Jimmy
the.
G's and
Whoa,
people
no,
like
no,
that.
no, 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 no.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
definitely
yeah,
taking Jimmy G over fucking Mac Jones.
Nah, bro. Nah, you just going off of that one season.
I'm going off his career. Jimmy G has been a proven winner.
No, you got
The man
me.
just can't stay healthy.
Now, who fault is that?
That's
What you
somebody.
text me? What you text me earlier about injuries?
Because you said some bullshit.
Oh, okay. I'm just looking down the list. I'm not even gonna name top quarterbacks because I already know where you lie on that. You taking
I'll
Ryan
take
Tannehill over Mac Jones?
probably.
You don't even
I
like
don't.
Ryan Tannehill.
I don't like
Look at
Ryan Tannehill at all. But I'll take him over Mac Jones.
you said no to Russ. The rookies, Anthony Richardson, CJ Stroud. I can't take them over him because I've never seen them play.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
Oh,
I don't. Yeah, that's tough. I don't know.
what about Mr. Purdy?
They're like the
Keep that
same.
same energy. Keep the same
They're the
energy that you
same.
had
They're the
earlier.
same. Honestly, I think a lot of quarterbacks can flourish in the 49ers system. It's,
Okay. Kirk Cousins.
I don't really like Kirk Cousins either, but I'll probably take Kirk Cousins. I would take Kirk Cousins over Mac Jones.
Baker.
I'm taking Baker over Mac Jones.
Bro,
It's I am. I am. If Baker wasn't on the Bucks, you already know. You already know what I say about my boy, man. That's my boy. Hey Baker, if you ever want to come on the podcast, man, you're more than welcome to, brother.
I don't think I'll be here that day.
Hey, we'll have a conversation. We'll chop it up, Baker.
Desmond Ritter.
I don't. I probably take Mac Jones because I seen
Ain't
Mac
no
Jones
probably.
play.
Ain't no probably.
But it's just like I put Desmond Ritter with the rookies.
Oh,
Like,
how about this? How about your boys? Andy Dalton. No, that's Derek Carr.
well, I'm about to say, I'm about to say Andy Dalton is definitely not my boy. Derek Carr is 100% not my boy, and I'm taking Mac Jones.
Okay.
Derek Carr is not the guy, man. Not that guy.
Jordan Love.
I'm probably taking Jordan Love.
Bro. All right, we done here. We done it. I'm high on Jordan Love myself, but you just sitting here just spewing nonsense.
I
When
am.
you said Baker, I already knew what type of time you was on. Jesus.
Amen. Just gotta tell the facts, man.
That ain't facts. I can promise you that just
We'll see what Mac Jones does this year.
when he has a resurgence, I don't want to hear you say anything.
Yeah, right. I mean, he got Bill O'Brien, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, no, be surprised.
I'm not gonna be surprised. What is he gonna do? Give me 22 and 12 again? Great.
Hey, he might be able to bump it up to like 26, 27. Knock them interceptions down.
Who's scoring touchdowns? Juju?
What is Harry, whatever that tight end name is. Who else they still got out there? They got some people out there.
Yeah, you need to stop.
Ramondre Stevenson.
Oh, you know what? They do got I like that the receiver, the rookie. Well, he was the rookie. Taquan Underwood. I mean Thornton.
Yeah, little speedster.
Taquan Thornton. I like him.
Come on now, you sleep.
Other than that, I'm not worried about Mac Jones.
Ready to get the round robin?
Let's get to round robin, man. Round robin, round robin, round robin. All right. So my first one is Saquon Barkley. He
Same
holds
number.
out of mandatory offseason practices. Does the Giants get a deal done with Saquon? I mean, there's been reports allegedly that he has turned down 14 million per year. He's only played 16 games 2 out of the 4 years he's been in the season. I think I brought up multiple times during this podcast that not this episode, but previous episodes, that he is declined throughout the season last year. He is 26. He might be 27 by the time next year comes. I don't really know when his birthday is. And he's tied for the 8th highest paid running back in the league with Pollard and Jacobs. And honestly, Saquon is explosive, but as a pound for pound running back, Josh Jacobs is a better running back. To be honest with you, running through the tackles to give a running back the ball 25 times a game. Because Saquon's going to lose you 2, he's going to lose you 4, he's going to lose you 5, he's going to break it out for 20, he's going to break it out for 40, and break it out for a touchdown. And it's the same concept every single time. He'll lose your yards, then gets a big gain, makes a big play, very explosive. I do like Saquon as a running back, but to pay him what CMC makes, he's not giving me CMC production. He doesn't even give me the production that Nick Chubb does. Nick Chubb gives me, because I can give those guys the ball 20 plus times a game. I don't know if Saquon's going to be healthy again next year. I don't know, because 2 out of the 4 seasons he's been in the league, he hasn't shown he can stay healthy. So I don't know. What you think, man? Would you pay Saquon?
What my thing is, the man was most of their offense last season. What do you have if not for him? Yeah, you brought in Darren Waller, you brought in Hyatt, but from reports, he hasn't been something like special since he's been there. So what are you banking on? Daniel Jones taking this leap to become a middle tier quarterback to like now he's top 10? I can't bank on that. I can only go off of what I seen last year. Last year, Saquon was the guy last year. He was their offense. He gave everybody hope in the Giants, to be honest with you. So I probably would pay him. I just don't know if I'd want to pay him how much he's wanting. I'll try to see if there's some other way. I mean, because that's a lot of money for a running back, like you said. He stay injured.
If it's true that he turned down 14 million, what else are you going to pay him? Once you get into the 15, 16 million dollars, you're looking at Derrick Henry, Nick Chubb, and CMC money.
Maybe he views himself on that level.
If I'm Saquon, I view myself as that level. But if I'm an organization,
but hey, Derrick Henry's been hurt lately, also. Yeah, but he doesn't have the career. He doesn't have the career as Derrick Henry. I will say that.
They talk about Derrick Henry being a Hall of. If Derrick Henry retired today, they say he is a potential Hall of Famer.
I can see that.
And we also got to take into consideration. I don't even think Derrick Henry had 1,000 yards until his like 3rd, 4th season in the league. They talk about Derrick Henry potentially being besides like after AP. After AP hit, basically finished his career as being the best running back in the league, is literally Derrick Henry next.
I can see that.
And I can see that as well. And I don't see Saquon as that. He only had 10 rushing touchdowns. He had, I think he had at least 1,200 rushing yards. But still, I mean, he had no receiving touchdowns. So he isn't that big of a receiving threat anymore as he was, when he was a rookie. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I feel like the Giants are forced to pay him. But because it's like, what else do you do? Who else do you have?
Yeah, like who's their backup?
If you don't pay him, what are you gonna do? Let's see who their backup is. The backup is Matt Breida. Good
Mm,
luck. Good luck.
mm.
Yeah. But
Well,
if you don't pay him, okay. But if you hope that he comes in and he buys in and he wants to be a part of the team, I totally understand if you sit out and you take your money like Le'Veon Bell did. But Le'Veon Bell has come out to say that that was one of the worst decisions he's made in his career as well. And we all
I
know when
think
Le'Veon was in the league, he was like that.
I think it's just a ploy to see if they're going to cave
True.
because they know they don't have nobody outside of him, Waller. I mean, what you banking on? Like I said, Daniel Jones. That ain't. I wouldn't bank on Daniel Jones. And who else? They were Richie went to the Chiefs. That was somebody that they was using in the playoffs versus the Vikings. So I think they pay him.
Yeah. We're gonna have to see because if I'm just looking at here, I mean he was fourth in yards per game as far as rushing yards. I'm not saying he wasn't the Giants' offense because he was. I'm just saying that I don't believe in him and Daniel Jones being the factors of that offense. But I feel like the Giants they have no other choice but to pay Daniel Jones and but to pay Saquon.
Yeah, I can see that. Um, One of mine is D Hop recently visited the Tennessee Titans, and now he visited the Patriots. Talk about a sad way to go out. And then they're saying that he's still keeping in contact with the Tennessee Titans. If he goes to Tennessee, is this the last that we've seen of an elite D Hop?
If he goes to Tennessee,
Yeah.
uh, yeah, yeah, because it's like if anything, if you're gonna go get the money, man, just come to Atlanta, brother. Just come on, man. Stop playing. Stop playing, D Hop. Stop playing, D Hop. We take you in Atlanta. We respect you out here. Come on, man. Don't disrespect D Hop like that. But if you go to Tennessee, man, I don't know. I think it might be over for you, bro. But if you come to Atlanta,
Wouldn't be over if he
hey,
went to Atlanta.
what they say, if you want to win, put D Hop in Atlanta. Let's go. Let's go. Nah, but
Um,
but he would. I guess it depends on the contract. I would only think he would go to Tennessee for the money.
yeah, but they also, I believe if he went to Tennessee, he might be, they might actually, I could see them throwing him the ball at least 10 to 15 times a game because they really don't have nobody else out there.
I
Who,
think
who
I think Burks.
yeah,
Is it
yeah,
Traylon or Trayvon?
Traylon.
Yeah, I think Traylon Burks will soon be like a I, I don't want to say like a poor man's AJ Brown, but
But that's the
I
role I
think he'll
was
be
saying
like
that
an explosive.
D Hop
I
could
think he'll
take.
be a explosive player at some point in his career. Maybe it'll take him another year. Maybe it could be this year. I don't know. I just think he needed more time to develop.
Well, that's the role I was going to say D Hop could take. All those deep shots that AJ Brown used to get, the slants, the posts, all that. As
Well,
far
that's
as
not D Hop's game.
yeah, but I mean,
He's more of a
he's
downfield threat.
he's in no speedster or anything, but he's a big slot now, basically. Like he isn't no burner no more. He isn't juking nobody out their socks anymore. He's a sure-handed receiver.
Yeah,
So,
but he was never
what?
juking anyone out their shoes, or
Yeah,
he was
that's what I'm
always an
saying.
outside receiver as well. But he would always go. He's able to go up and get the football.
And he isn't scared to go in that middle. So,
Yeah,
I mean, Tennessee don't sound that crazy. It's just the fact of Tennessee, you ain't winning nothing there.
yeah. I don't trust the defense in Tennessee.
I just don't
That's my
trust
issue.
nothing. I don't trust nothing besides the head coach.
And then what? We have Ryan Tannehill. Who knows how many? I mean, I don't think he really cares. I think he cares, but doesn't care about the quarterback because he's never really had it. His best quarterback he's had in the league was has been Kyler.
And
Oh,
that ain't.
Deshaun. Sorry, Deshaun Watson. Deshaun
I
Watson,
was gonna
then
say
Kyler.
that ain't saying nothing.
And I mean, yeah. So at this point in his career, I mean, even the Chiefs, the Bengals, the Bills, none of these teams really have money to spend anyway.
No, we
For
have
the
money.
for the
We have 16.
contract he's looking for,
Yeah, we have 16 mil.
you're gonna spend that on one player?
We don't want him. I'm not advocating for him. I'm just saying we do have money. I think the Chiefs got like 5 mil, or the Bills got 5 mil. And then I think it's vice versa. Either the Chiefs got 5 mil, or the Bills got 5 mil, and the other one got like less than a mil in cap space. So I've seen, people have tried to say the Browns. I don't see that happening. Um, I just don't know. I guess that's why he's on the tour of these teams that you would not expect him to go to, like the Patriots and the Titans. I'm surprised
Patriots
no
might
NFC team has picked him and try to get him.
Patriots might be a good spot for him. Shoot, that'd be good for him. And you got your boy Mac Jones, man.
My boy, my
Yeah, he's
boy,
your man's.
my man. Just because I put respect on him.
All right. So my last one here is which one of these guys is most likely to stay with their teams after their contract is up? Because there's a potential that these guys may leave after. Kirk Cousins, he only has one more year on his deal. Dak has 2 more years. Ryan Tannehill also has one more year. Tua has 2 more years, and Golf has 2 more years on their deal.
Um,
These are
I
all
would pro-
starters.
I would probably roll with Tua and Golf most likely. If Golf is able to have
To
another
stay on the
season like,
team?
yeah, if he's able to have another season like how he did last season, I believe Goff stays, and then Tua also because it seemed like they invested in Tua. And I'm not gonna lie, last year he was a pretty good quarterback, so I could see him staying. But as far as Tannehill, nah, they drafted Will Levis. Who else was the other ones?
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk. Kirk is 50-50 because I don't know who they have to even replace Kirk. So that's the issue that they got messing around with Kirk. Like, what are you gonna do with like what you gonna if they're sorry this year, maybe. But then if they're like a 10-win team, what do they do?
Shit, I won't be surprised if like Kirk ends up in Miami.
Two is gonna be there.
You
Oh, he
already
won't
heard
be
you
there.
you you heard my bold prediction, and I hope
Lord,
I hope I hope it's not true. I hope that bold prediction is not true.
Lord. So how
But
they gonna
I mean,
how they gonna win?
history has shown
You
that
don't
Tua
believe? Hold on.
history. I
You
believe in
don't
I
believe?
believe in
You don't
Tua
believe in
having the
Kirk?
talent.
No, but you don't believe in Kirk. So how are they going to win a championship in 3 years with Kirk Cousins?
I don't know. They're gonna make it happen, man.
This man just be talking over there.
They're gonna make it happen some way, somehow, man.
This man just be talking over there. Oh Jesus. Um, do you think it's my last one is? Do you think it's a good idea? The Warriors say nobody is safe except Steph Curry.
Yeah, that's a great fucking idea. I'm not. Come on now, Draymond. He's been on the fence as far as is he going to be there? Are they going to trade him? We don't know. All the young players is definitely tradable, and I mean the only other person that
What about
I
Clay?
think. I think the only other person that probably be safe is Clay, but that's because of Steph. Because on Steph's behalf, he's gonna be like, "Nah, I want Clay." Then anyone
You don't
else,
think
I
he'll
think
say
it's
that with Draymond? Him and Draymond
yeah,
are good.
yeah. I think he would say that for Draymond, but I think organization, I think organize as an organization, everyone's tradable except Steph. If I can bring in a better player, I'm keeping Steph over any other player on that roster.
I 100% agree, but I just don't think any of them have trade value that'll land them some high top talent. Like, yeah, they still don't get me wrong, they have some type of value, but I don't think their value is high enough to get them like some game changer in Golden State.
Bro, what was what trades did we see lately? Um, let's see, biggest NBA trades. last 5 years. KD was at least one of them, right?
KD,
And
KD twice.
who did KD go for? Mikal
Um,
Bridges.
Cam Johnson, some first, and him and TJ Warren went there. Then you had KD again from Golden State to the Nets for D'Angelo in the first. That was a sign and trade though. Who else has been traded
That's
recently?
what I'm saying. Like they could at least get something for Jordan Poole and the three young players. Like, I mean, they may not get a top 5, top 10 player, but they can get like a top 20, top 25 player.
Um, but the for this conversation, name one. I just don't know a top 25 player out there that Golden State would even have the assets to get. Because Jordan Poole, I believe he's hurt his trade value with this postseason.
But
Clay
it's not about hurting their trade value. It does take players time to develop. Like that's why I hate the quarterback position sometimes. Because like quarterbacks have to come into the league, they have to win now. And no matter what player you get, it's always pressure for them to be the greatest player, the best of their abilities right when they come out the gate. Not everyone is LeBron James. Not everyone is developed as D Wade and Carmelo, all of those guys were when they came out of the draft. A Dwight Howard, right? These guys were very developed. It takes players at least 3 years lately to develop into really good players.
It's about to be Jordan Poole fifth year, and then you talking about Clay. You still talking about Clay? You talking about Draymond? I would say Looney has some value off of what he showed,
I
but
think the issue is that he's 20. Poole is what 26 years old, 25.
somewhere around there.
Yeah. So I think that's why a team would, accept him as a trade as a trade piece because they can get something out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will. You got any more?
Nah, that was it. You had took my Saquon one.
Cool, cool, cool. Hey Saquon, if they don't want to pay you. Oh wait. We got Bijan. We got the greatest running back in football. So anyway, so Don. Hey, I went a whole episode without praising my Falcons. You know what I'm saying? I
Did
had to
you?
throw. I had to get a little Bijan Robinson shout out in there, man. I get a little
Jesus.
Bijan Robinson shout out. But Don, this was a good episode, brother. Good episode. You guys tell us who had the best point guard draft because I know Don was hating on my squad when I had primetime D Rose. That was a sleeper pick right there, That was a sleeper. Now he did catch me with a couple. He stole my John. He stole my John Stockton pick, and then I like the Steve Nash and the J Kidd, but it's okay. It's okay. I told
Bro,
you.
I done told you, your roster can't shoot. Like you just like
Your roster can't defend.
I done told you we got Stockton, an all defensive player, Jason Kidd, an all defensive player. You acting like Dame and Oscar Robertson are just some chopped cheese out there.
They will get cooked.
And Steph in his later years has got better at defense. He's
It's like
competent.
it's like lazy. It's like that AI or Chris. Nah, Chris Paul. Chris Paul was playing some defense. He led the league a couple times in steals.
I just want to know who's guarding these players that I got, and also I just all that clogging the paint because none of your players can shoot except Big Shot. But I mean that ain't no consistent 3-point shooter because the era he played in, he wasn't consistently knocking them things down.
Yo, Chris Paul has led the league in steals 6 times.
What that do for me?
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Clogging the lanes, man. Clogging the lanes.
Well, since we looking up stuff,
Stop
do you
disrespecting that, man.
do you know Westbrook 3-point percentage for his career is 30%? What we gonna do
Hey,
with that?
hey, I don't know. I don't know about that, man.
Do I need to look up the rest of these guys? Who else you got on your team? Uh, who else is on your team?
Hey, I don't know, man.
No, I'm gonna find them. Magic. Let's look up Magic.
And it's crazy because you
30.
disrespected, you
Oh my
disrespected
God.
Chris Paul, and he is third all time in assists.
Okay, that's all fine and dandy. I got 1, 2. I got 1, 2, and 4.
And
Who?
Chris Paul's he's probably gonna pass Jason Kidd. By the way,
You said what?
Chris Paul probably gonna pass Jason Kidd in assists.
Dog. How are y'all gonna be shooting threes with all these guys shooting 30%? Derrick Rose, another 30% shooter.
I don't care about threes. We taking it to the rack. Y'all
Jesus.
can't guard
No,
us.
you're clogging the paint. Who else you got on your team? Oh, Chris Paul. Let me look up Mr. Chris Paul.
36% career.
That's what it is.
I believe
You
so.
already looked it up. And then you got who's your last pick? Oh, Chauncey.
You talking like Chauncey ain't been on an all defensive team. Come on, man. Stop
Chauncey,
disrespecting us, man.
Chauncey got my respect. He got 47%.
Oh, man. Chris Paul been a 9-time all defensive player.
Dog, you ain't tell me his 3-point percentage yet.
I just told you 36%.
I thought you guessed that. That's real.
Yeah, that was for real. That's
Let me
a
look
career.
this thing up myself. Okay, all right. You got 2 shooters. Everybody else we can play off of. Straight like that.
I'm taking D Rose, man. None of y'all is guarding D Rose in his prime.
Dog, we probably got the 2 best scorers of all these people that we talked about on my team.
Who?
Dame and Steph. D Rose is not on the same level scorer as either one of those 2.
But he's a baller. That's all
I
I
don't give a
need,
damn.
man.
I don't give a damn what he is. The stuff that he was doing ain't gonna work.
Yeah, well. And
Well,
Westbrook is clamping up somebody.
I would
Oscar
say
Robertson, man.
next show we're gonna draft shooting guards. Should be rather interesting. Hopefully, I'm fine with the first or second pick, to be honest with you, or the third because I believe Isaiah will be there. I'm fine with any of the 3. I promise you, I'll be fine with any of the 3.
Yeah, we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. But yo, Don, this is definitely a good episode, brother. Until next time, you guys already know. Like, share, subscribe. Hit us up on IG, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. What's the other one? TikTok. We on there, man. We on there. You guys already know. We thank you guys for tuning in. And until next time, peace.
That C-O-M-E-U-P. Stand back while I do me. I'm the King James of this era. Do my best to be 2-3. You see the metaphoric beat destroying MC. They had the way this turn, sit and learn from the OGs, but slowly I had myself out like a slow leak. It take paper to make paper. So I'm speaking from this loose leaf. Damn. I ain't even gotta talk about it. They said you public in the basement, but your songs is private. Bring back the monster, the one that you keep locked in. Shit, I ain't gotta score the points. Look at John Stockton. I put my niggas on just so they can make a profit. But for now, I ain't get up and play that monster in the closet.